Theme song.
And welcome back to Solid Content. Oh, the headphones are loud today. I'll turn them down a little bit. This is a time-lapse of preparing, I swear, English is my first language, the road system, the layout for what is going to be what we work on today, the large city. So the first thing, obviously, is getting that train track built in. And if you remember in the last episode, we did the tier system. So this was actually quite tricky getting it to kind of go down all those tiers. And still, my plan of having the train track, for the most part, run under a trench. So you're going to see, first of all, like trying to contend with getting up and down that, what do you call it? The tiers, the ramps that I made. Connecting up to the passenger train station. And then also, finally building the trench system. I think this video, this time lapse, I tried to get it as quick as possible, but it's definitely maybe a bit long. I don't know. I got to get better at editing these down, but you know, what kind of edit time do I have? Yes, RG, it's a solid recap, and it's live, baby. Oh, Richard Dorish is here. Hey, dude, I get to watch live. Hey, Richard. This is just a quick recap, and then we're gonna pop into the live. Some of the footage was lost as City Skylines did crash, so I'll kind of give you a quick tour of the road network as it is now. What I've been learning from watching City Planners plays and The Infrastructurist is that my road system might be a little too simple. So in that, we might be about to generate a whole lot of problems for us today. So Richard, you've tuned into the right thing. Solid's voice broke. He entered puberty. No, it just breaks. Thanks, Vampy, for the warm welcome to Richard to the stream. All your trains will be stuck together. There is no reason there is a reason it has 3 separate tracks. Screams Team Fiasco to me. But yeah, okay, but those tracks are long enough that I think they can separate. Lift and separate, so to speak. Okay, so now you're seeing the kind of the trench work coming in, and I was testing to make sure that the trenches were deep enough that I could easily carry roads over top. But I think, as most of us are finding with City Skylines 2, it's not always that simple. So there's always, like, once I get into building some of the grid work and I just try to drag a road over that thing, it doesn't quite work like CS1, where you had a lot of leeway there. It's a little more finicky, so I had to kind of go back through and make those trenches work. But I think visually they'll work. And then down here, I was just gonna do. I had this, like, is it a premonition when you have an idea? I had an idea of doing like a little old village down there. So this is all like European style, but then right down on the water, which I know we've done in the old town, like across the river, but right down on the water is kind of like a university town, like a university area. And so I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to like putting all that together. It's fun saying the layout looks pretty cool, so I'm glad you like what it's looking like so far. I'll give you a proper tour of it once we get into it. But right now I'm just kind of showing you using the ramp tool as well, which is something I haven't used before, and it's actually way more powerful than I thought it was. So I ended up starting to use the ramp tool, which I can show you in the terraforming if you haven't used it. It is really quite a strong way to get nice, beautiful, like, road grades going. And now we're getting into the grid time. So you got my passenger train up there, and I've gone with, again, this is watching City Planners Plays videos, and really, like, look at those grids. Look at how full and beautiful those grids look. So, like, what I wanted to figure that out, and one of the things, you can use snapping. You can rely on snapping to try to give you a sense of, like, how big the roads should be. However, City Planners Plays actually kind of broke down some of the grid sizes, and has... Basically, it's like, okay, well, do you want like a Chicago style, Detroit style, Seattle style, or a Portland style kind of grid? And so I think I went with like I want to say Boston style, which is 112 meters by 88. I can't remember. City Planners Plays broke them all down, and that was the one I think that looks the nicest. So that's what you're seeing here is these grids. And if you get it flat, and if it's all on 90s, then you're going to end up with, some sort of park there. Then you're going to end up with pretty nice grid coverage. So I don't know, when you saw from afar there, you can probably see, like, there's a fair amount of good grid coverage there. So once we start building into it, we'll get some paths in there. And then here we are live now, baby. this is, we'll give you kind of a tour of the thing. It's gone, oh, it's because it's the winter. You tell me, we can probably go in and fake it or something, but I don't mind the winter. We'll just fast forward here. We'll get into the summer at some point. I like the road going over the roundabout. Yeah, so I don't know why it was just there. It just was sitting there. And so I just decided to do it because I was trying to connect all these little like grids in a way that these folks might be able, like, first of all, to make this road useful, but so that these folks might be able to connect to each other rather than needing to go to the feeder road and then through this roundabout. So it's like this might end up getting very busy. This might get slammed. We'll have to put another one here potentially. But we're going to find out. I think we need to kind of just build it and solve, perhaps. Istvan says, also, Vampy, I'm still in love with the road layout of Milton Keynes. What's that? Is that somebody's city? I mean, I know the name. We almost... Oh, it's a city. Milton Keynes? In the UK. Mrs. Solid is telling me. Oh, one of our favorite comics had a show there. So we almost went to Milton Keynes. I gotta look up this map. So... we've got this layout. Now, this here I was thinking should be massive residential quarter. This here I've kind of nicknamed the core. And so we'll get some more gridding going on through here. So I kind of think like this area here should be where a lot of our height is. And I think that'll look quite nice once you're at your lowest elevation and we see off in the distance the height there. I kind of already see the grid or the tiered system coming into play here. So that's looking pretty nice. Got some more overpasses here to kind of just like, you know, flow out the traffic. Oh, I haven't connected up the university town yet, so we can do that. So that's university town down here, the old village, which I want to do in sort of a European look. And then probably, as to Istvan talking about Milton Keynes, probably start to fill this thing with roundabouts. Another thing I did here was, where did I start messing around with like the 6 down to 4? So, because I think this one here is a 6 lane. And it starts popping down to 4, 6, down to 4 here. So what I was going to do is have a little slip lane off of here. So it's not really an interchange. We could actually put an interchange here or a roundabout. But I just kind of wanted to just put a little slip lane here just because I thought it would look cool. Fallen's here. Hi, Fallen. So maybe, I don't know, let's just see what this looks like. Just to get started. We just really got to get started. So we're going to go highways. We're going to go one lane here. Grab this thing. Maybe line it up with that. Yeah, let's line it up here. Oh, it needs to drag off just a bit more, I think. There we go. Nope. Gross. Come on, play ball. Like, that's okay, but and you know what I need to do is like keep the slip lane, but then turn off crosswalkery. Oh yeah, let me show you another crosswalk thing I built. I lost the footage of the build, but it's a very simple build in the end. I started trying to do a roundabout, like crossing over here, but it just was not working. I just could not figure it out because I think the best way to do that is using Node Editor on City Skylines 1. So it wasn't working, so I did this sort of diamond cross thing, and I quite like it. Green space makes the city organic. In my cities, I just build massive grids, and everything is city. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think I want some dense concrete jungle, but I definitely need it to break up. And one thing I've been looking at with other cities, too, is, like, the downtown, like, skyscrapers aren't this whole thing. Even something like Tokyo, right? There's a core that's pretty skyscrapery, then the rest is all, like, probably, I would say, like, almost this height of buildings, you know what I mean? With the occasional poker? That's what I meant. You heard me. Just poking out kind of thing. So that's kind of what I want to do, right? I want some skyscrapery stuff around here and then have it fall down quite dramatically. Like, we should almost be into houses around here or something. And yeah, Istvan saying also the curved roads make it organic. And I think that's what I like doing in most of my cities is like building these kinds of roads without paying attention to the grid. And I might make like a fully grid city one day, but it's just fun because it throws everything off. So you just have to kind of contend with all of this like change in terrain. Oh, and my computer crashed. But the game, okay, but the game crashed, but my city is still live. Or, I mean, the stream is still live. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to just hit play again. We're going to bring that game back up. There is a big update coming. I wonder if I got half the update. And then it just killed my computer. Reset the crash timer. No. It's fun. Will you build RG Bargy today? Solid content. Okay, well, that's the question. What do we want to build today? What are we going to try to build? I think we need to get the city going, primarily. Look at the autosave. It looks kind of like it was in the middle of autosaving. Let's find out. Fallen, I'm loving the communication through emoji. I think we have RG Bargy down here. RG Bargy has been... there is a reminder. The game seems to be the problem for many about that crash. Yeah, I think... Fallen, I think... I'm hoping that. And I'm hoping that it's not like my video card or something overheating. I mean, it might be being caused by that, but I should maybe do some stress testing or whatever and make sure my rig is still up to snuff. Which it better be, because some money was spent on it. Rig-wise. You know, that's why we have the autosave going every, like, 2 minutes. What else to tell you about before we get started here? I think, yeah, get this. I think I might grid this up a little bit, and then we'll start filling it in. And then we'll start building a couple of parks. A couple more tour things to get done. I want to speed up time so we get into the brighter times. I have a city of 125k, and I haven't had a crash yet, RG says, so fingers crossed. RG, what kind of rig are you working with? Here's another thing I've built in, and I don't know if I did this right. To be honest, but this is a subway yard, so I definitely want to get a subway going in this town, so I wanted to set that up. So I think what we'll do is have a small, like, it's going to be, I kind of want it to be heavily treed in here, so we might have like a community around here, then some industry to kind of join with the subway terminal. I think it will just kind of look really nice. And then as far as like the subway, yeah, we'll have these as terminuses. We could join it up to this, I guess. I don't know if I care that much. And that gets us into the add-on maintenance hall. I also added extra tracks, so we have a total of 15 vehicles able to be used, and kind of tried to make sure all the main tracks are linked up to this one feeder that'll go into the city. Then when they come here for maintenance or whatever, it looks like they can easily kind of pick a track, go down this way, and then when they are spawned in by this thing, the subway yard, I didn't know, but one thing that's weird to me is, where's my subway here? You have directional track is for the one-way single track. But then when you get past here, the actual, like, look at this. Look at this business. So I feel like what I've done is done it the wrong way. So all three of these tracks are supposed to be going into the thing. And then maybe does that mean all three of these are exit tracks? And then if yes, then how do they get back onto the main? Like, how do they exit from this building out to this building? Especially if you just build it vanilla. Like, if you just plop it and start spawning, like, and you run a track off of it and start spawning trains, where do they come from and how do they move? So this is going to be a little bit messy, maybe. I might have to redo that. 3080 RTX and 5800 AMD. RG, you've got a monster of a computer. As you can remember from last stream where this thing went potato mode on me. I don't know if I prefer potato mode or crashes. What's that one? Collapsed. I got some collapsing buildings. This is another thing I need to figure out. I have lowered their taxes, but what I notice is you can't actually lower taxation in this game, which is, I'm sure, okay, I'm sure this is very realistic, I'm sure. Taxation is usually based around, like, your size. I would like to lower my low-density residential taxes. But instead, in this universe, which I only just noticed, your taxation for your residents is based on their education level. What is that? Oh, Felix Phoenix is here. Okay, we can start now. Good. Why is that? What does that help us with? Because what I'm trying to do is I'm lowering their taxes more and more because I want these poorly educated, uneducated people, which I assume means they'll come buy houses, but I don't think they will. So is it like the highly educated people? Those people like the larger buildings, though, for some reason, which doesn't make any sense to me. Unrelated, I don't know if you've had this as well, RG, or whoever's playing the game. Every time I log in to the save, not every time, every other time or so, I get a bunch of XP, which then pops me up into a situation. These should be based on size of your city, I think. Because I'm almost at Metropolis, and my population is 24,000. But it's just because I've been sitting here accruing XP while doing detail work with all of y'all's. So, like, what's that all about? So, anyway, there's some stuff in here that's a bit funky. Oh, last thing to tour you around is this new build here. So, I moved the poo dispenser down a little bit. I added the settling tank to it, which, you know, it's whatever. We're gonna get a water treatment at some point, and then there's just a little service road here to make it a little more realistic, right? But then I've also added this walking path. So this is a hike you can do down by the water if you want. And that kind of comes up into this area here, and then across over here into the business park, which is looking rather nice. So that's all coming together quite nicely. And then I've added some more of these under the bridge. So this is like a interesting spot. And one could assume that these are very soundproofed or something. That's kind of just what I'm going to say. Because they're right under this bridge, but it's a really nice view of the river. So I'm not sure like what level of... Oh, I see. Oh, I thought for a second they were putting a hearse or putting a body into the ambulance, but that was just a motorcyclist. Remember when they did that in CS1, but they don't in CS2? Anyway. So yeah, I just think that looks quite nice and kind of finishes off this section here. And that'll kind of grow in and mature. And once those trees mature, it's going to look real nice. Fallon says, is that Edmonton? Does it kind of feel... Yeah, actually. You're right, because Edmonton does have that big sort of ravine-y situation. RG says, I could be wrong here, but I think you can get low-density demand back by providing simple jobs with low-density business and industry. Okay. Felix, you're liking this city, eh? I mean, yeah. We gotta wait till the summer when the lighting is a little nicer, but like... Dude, this city feels lived in. To me, at least. I know I'm the one making it, so obviously I'm biased. I also upgraded this to a 4-lane, so it feeds onto this bridge. I don't quite like this angle here. It's a bit of a tight turn. And I could imagine an accident where you end up just throwing a car right into 76 Bedford Lane, but hopefully not. So anyway, that's where we're headed into. Let's get freaking started. First, thanks to Skylines plays and just basically paying attention. Is it possible to build a ski slope on those mountains and use that for tourists? Oh, I wish. That's something I've always wanted. I wish CS1 did. But yeah, building a ski resort up into there would be so awesome. All right, large residential quarter. We're gonna go, and I think we could follow this grid, but we're already kind of following this grid. So why don't we follow this line here, and that'll bring the grid in a little bit. So I think if we go, and so then kind of what I've been doing is building off my feeder roads here, my distributors, and then taking some of them away. And it's actually, you're going to find it's very hard to build 88 meters. 90 degrees. Come on now. 84 or 92. Those are my options. So some snapping is kind of wrecking stuff here. So we'll turn off grid lines. Another thing that... come on. Another thing that City Planners Plays warned me to do. Zoning cell length, I think, might be messing it up too. So it's like, let's trust our math. Closer. Let's trust our math more than we trust the game trying to force us into... So we could go to 112 then. Oh man, it really doesn't want us to do any of those. Let's go further out. So that's how deep I want them to go. And then we want to go to 112 over here. And then once you kind of get this built out, I've noticed, you can then use the grid tool. Obviously that doesn't work, but stay with me, folks. Stay with me. 88 by 112. 88 by 112. See, now look at that grid. See, it's a little bit funky, so we're going to destroy this road to start. Oh, crap. Now I can't remember, so I'm going to build another one. 112. 88. Okay, admittedly, this one is... I think I gotta put zoning cell link back on. Admittedly, this one is not working as well as when I was doing it offline. And offline, I was like, am I City Planners Plays? There we are. So then put this road back through here. There we go. See, that's what I'm talking about. You kind of have to redo it sometimes. Make sure that's on a 90 here. There we are. Delete this road. Rebuild. Maybe this one. So you basically just spend a lot of time redoing your grids until it works. All right, so that's not working for some reason. Oh, the chat's popping off. 1 sub per squared mod. Says Team Fiasco. Tufik Ahmed. Some love from India, mate. Tufik! Well, love from Canada right back to you. Honestly, look how good it was working before. I'm starting again. We're going to figure this out. But I'm not going to go nuts. We're going to just go medium nuts. But then we're gonna move on because we gotta get some city going today. Okay, why don't we do 112 by 88 here. Make sure that's on 90. That's looking a little more promising, but it's a bummer with this situation. I don't like what's going on there. So we'll come out another 112 here. We'll go up by 88, 112, and 90. Yeah, see, that's looking a little better. So it's something to do with my distributor. Probably being measured from the wrong point. Oops, what have I done again? I did it wrong. I switched it. Guys, don't watch me right now. Although this is kind of the residential section, so maybe we could do a little something with yeah, let's go down here. Yeah, so it's gonna be a little bit funky here. Greg Wenzel, I'm good. A fine day to visit Solid City. Ah. Well, thanks, Greg. I might not watch just yet. I'm gonna fix that. Let's go with this 112. Although then we're gonna get into the hill here. Which is kind of why I didn't want to do that. See, that's working. It's working. It wants to work. I think the distributor road is a little too finicky. Yeah, see, that's gonna... But that might just be what it is, because that's not a terrible break. I've seen worse, is what I'm saying. Whoopsies.
You're listening to Second Moon.
You're listening to...
A housing shortage is interesting news.
Why is it... It's always the yerba mate ad, or it's the, like, old German guy named, I forget his name now. Wien or something. I can't remember. All I'm saying is, like, why did they record, like, 3 sketches? And that's what Vampy was saying last time with the radio guys. It's like, you like it when it's, like, in Grand Theft Auto or something, but there's also, like, just so much content. They wrote so much. I think the issue is that 112 comes down to here where 112 should come down to there on the grid. But honestly, it's not so bad. I will most likely get over this. I think. But I'm also going to delete some of these roads because you don't want that many connections to your distributor. I think it's called a distributor. I don't know. I watch City Planner Plays for a bit. I don't have time in my life to really get, dial in deep on City Planner Plays here, okay, guys? I gotta live my life. And I can see already the grid's kind of breaking up, so I'm a little concerned about that. Okay, no, that's fine. That's working. Make sure it's on 90 and 180. I mean, maybe this is on a very slight curve that I'm not noticing. That could be the situation. 88. Actually, what I could do now, I believe, is break this. Keep this as a 4-lane. Keep it straight. 180. Then I could potentially grab this grid tool. Make sure I'm in 2-lane roads. And hopefully it doesn't convert. I don't think it does. Oh, for heaven's sake. I don't think it does convert this road if you do it right. Yeah, see, I don't think that's going to convert. So what we need is to go 88. There we are. So let's move it a little faster now. Here we go. We'll go out another 88. There we are. Yeah, the grid's all messy there, but that's fine. I think it's Professor Nutbutter. Yeah, RG. That's who it is. Rechnen, back like a bad smell. We love Rechnen here, don't we, folks? Welcome back to City Skylines 2 with Rechnen. It's a blustery day here. We're building in the middle of the winter, but the stream, here's the thing, the stream is going to end with a little bit of the summer poking through and the city getting full and like a running subway and stuff by the end of the stream. Like, come on, this is going to be awesome. 88. So yeah, our grid's coming along quite nicely here. This is a big grid. So I think what we're going to do is make sure we get like a high school and maybe an elementary and maybe a high school in here. And then we need to get up onto this ridge and down onto this lower ridge as well. So we have to contend with that. What we could do here is what I did over here was I grabbed, there was the grid was kind of getting awkward, so I shoved most of it into here so that I could still build on this land here. It might get a little funky with that hill. We'll see. But basically, I've just put it all in there. We're going to call it some sort of park. And same right here. We might put some green land here, or maybe I'll pull out a little bit of space here and there for a couple buildings. So we'll get a little detail-y in through there. So let's kind of do the same thing here, where we pull this in a way, like let's put a park, let's do it like here or something, so that it keeps that hill. Let's pull all that closer together. And then use this tool to bring it out, but not so steeply. Or not so, it was a lot bigger before. So bring that out a little bit. Level this out. Oh, I see what's going on, I think, potentially. I'm seeing very slight... Look at that. Very slight gradation or whatever changes. And one thing with City Skylines 2 is it does not like building. You have to build... Basically, you can't do what I'm doing. You have to build on flat land. That's your only option. Maximus is here. Hello, peeps and Solid. Hope all is well with you and Mrs. Solid. I would say all is pretty well. I mean, there's the whole... We have a child thing, which is... it's a lot. But a thing Mrs. Solid and I will say sometimes is we're not just surviving. And that's kind of been our goal. We don't want to get to a place where we're just like, we just gotta make it through. Are there still days like that? Oh, you better believe it. I might keep this grid, actually. This is kind of nice. Because look at that. You get a full half grid in here. And then this, we might just have to put... We can put a pathway or some trees and stuff. And give it a bit of a greenway almost. That could be nice. So to that end, let's just bring this straight across. To about there. Let's bring this grid down and make sure the measurements still line up. So we're still looking at 112. And let's put it on the correct angle. Let's not be idiots here. There we go. Let's go ahead and make this a curved road. Let's just go ahead and make this a curved road. Hi, I'm Bad Ross. Let's go straight for a little bit. And then it's just a smaller curve. Yeah, that looks nice. You'll have to do something around here. Or is it something like this where we go here and kind of follow the contour a little bit? I mean, do we just do another overpass right here just for fun? Make some space for a healthy coal power plant right in the middle. Yeah, I think, well, so this is the residential section, so I think a good residential section has like a small coal power plant right here and maybe an emergency battery station. Look how big the solar plants are. Kind of want to make one of those. But as you can tell, this is not a very solar-friendly area, is it? I think this is more of a geothermal place. Which, by the way, we're about to make money hand over fist. Because look at this, $97 million. I'm making so much money. I don't even get government subsidies anymore. I might lower taxes more. But basically, for making more money, there's another patch of water, drillable water right here. So this area is just going to be a big old geothermal kind of mecca. And we're looking forward to that. Your neighborhood is quite the sharp turn up there, says Zakwani. Let me know. Okay, you might have to show me where that is. Let's lower our thing here. Let's go up to like I think it's 7.5 you can get away with. Let the poor people live for free. I mean, Felix, I might. Oh, it's the drilling thing. Oh, crap. Fun thing that happens in our household is as soon as we put beans down for a nap, construction usually starts. Hi, I know your kid's just going down for a nap. Is it okay if we drill the concrete here? And then you're just like, well, do you like why? Like, what do we need to drill the concrete here? And they're like, we're just testing our drill. We just want to make sure our drill works. It's one of our it's Steven's favorite drill. We just want to check it out. He brought his favorite drill in to work. Oh, so wait, what, are you not doing, like, actual road repair, or... Nah, no. Not really. Just testing out the noise. Do you mind if we set off several bombs? What? Okay. Mrs. Solid is, like, into the stream today. I'm getting... Let's just say, folks, I am getting notes. Said my character was good, but loud. You can't really blame me, though. What do we think of that overpass? Is that cute? It's kind of nice. Solid's red light district. Makes plenty of revenue. Zakwani says, take taxes to the max for immersion. It's not a bad idea. Give Mrs. Solid the Nerf gun. Let her destroy all the noisy neighbors. She might want to. Yo, I have an idea. Is this possible? Ah. I grabbed a roundabout and then I started tabbing it up to see if it would kind of raise and we could have like a stacked roundabout. That'd have been cool. Anyway, you can't. The snow is melting. I've got things going at a 3, just maximum speed, so we can get to better lighting. What were we doing? We're doing 88s? No, this is 112s. By 88. Hi, do you mind if we practice our drilling? Yes, we do. I mean, look at this healthy grid. That is some healthy grid building. It makes sense why I was having so much trouble up there, because I didn't know... I should, even if I've flattened the area already, I should honestly probably go through it one more time before I start trying to grid. Okay, do this, bring this... Oh, come on. What are you doing? Match up with the roads that are there for you. Maybe the grid tool works better the other way. Yeah, it kind of does seem to work better that way. $88. Oh, for heaven's sake, I can't see anything. There we go. Shoot Solid, he won't notice since he's concentrating so hard. Felix Phoenix says, Mrs. Solid is Dom, got it. Yeah, a bit. What can we do with this? This is a... We almost kind of want this to go the opposite way. A feeder road off into this. Anyway, we'll worry about that later. We could probably put a roundabout here, actually. Because this is a very long road with nothing going on. And I don't know how much of this residential quarter we're going to get filled anyway. So one thing I'm noticing is, like, along my feeder roads, we're still going to have stuff zoned. So we do need to be careful with that. A little bit of a park in here. I think that works. Okay, what do you say we start to zoning? Hi, Mrs. All. Just a reminder, we don't see enough bullets. Yikes. No, don't. Oh no, I see what's going on. Everyone's asking. I see what all this shoot me comments are about. Everyone's asking for Mrs. All to start shooting me. That's abusive, you guys. Oh crap, the grid did. Okay, I hate it when it does that. Ah, yeah, see, that is the problem though. It was trying to grid the measure. I had the measurements a little wrong with the distributor road, so it was trying to grid for this size of road.
A driving advisory has been issued for the
I have
immediate
learned.
area due to poor road conditions.
That's all right. I still need a
Please
thicker road,
exercise
so
caution
I'm
if
doing
you
it.
must drive,
Oh,
and try to stay off the streets
look at
until
that though.
conditions
Look what that
improve.
happens. So let's
This
try
has
this.
been a local public service announcement.
Nope.
Second Moon Radio with your host, J. Thomas Hornbuckle.
I didn't
Tune
see
in
it, did I?
tomorrow for a second chance to hear the music.
Yoink.
And
Industry.
Nope. I thought I was gonna fix the grids. It did over there. Anyway, okay. This must be due to the very slight grade difference. Love me some trams. Okay, people want to see some trams. Greg says, remember, Mrs. Solid, you also have the wooden weapons Icebox sent you. Yeah, why did everybody send us so many weapons? Maybe bulldoze the feeder and replace it. I'm going to try it just because we love RG around here. I don't think it's going to help. If it helps, I'm going to be embarrassed. Why are you attached down there? So that's 90. Bam, bam, ba, down. I have so many shirts on the back of me. Get this out of here. Get my sweater out of here. RG was right.
Bam, bam, ba, down. Theme
Sorry,
song.
back to streaming. Okay, I have been shamed. So let's do something like that so the feeder road has fewer connections. And let's bring some of them back. So this guy here on a 2. Oh, for heaven's sake. There we are. Yeah, that was pretty darn embarrassing. I kind of want this here, but I don't want it to connect, maybe. Maybe this is just a one-way. Yeah. We'll just make that a one-way. We'll see. We'll see how that works. Yeah, I like these longer blocks, definitely. Should probably do the same over here. Solid never looked so good. Ooh, yeah, the beard's coming in thick. Hey, what happened to my camera? My camera disappeared.
Bam, bam, ba, down. Bam, bam, ba, down. Theme song.
Oh. Shoot. I know what's going on. 1 second. I got to alt-tab and wreck the game. There we go. Oh no, the chat knows about it. The chat's been roasting me for minutes now. And I didn't know that my stupid time-lapse started playing again. Okay, I need to put that... Okay, lessons learned for streaming. I need to put that on a different page, different channel. Hey, cool intersection here, you guys. What are we doing? Are we happy with the crosswalk that far back? That has to be a grade issue. That's what's going on here. Let's try RG's idea.
Bam, bam, ba, down.
Super chat. RG's
String
idea
fixing
works.
fun.
See, actually, I just did it for the super chat. It's fun sent 5,000 ups because I'm bad at streaming. Again, like I've said before, RG was right. Oh, that frustrates me. I really didn't want RG to be that right, you know? I forgot what I was talking about. But basically, I'm learning to stream, and I don't know. And we've talked about this before. I know why you guys like watching, but I'm just like, it's just crazy that you're still watching. I'm sure you talk to some of your friends, and your friends are like, why are you watching this? Because you can tell your friends about what you watch on stream, right? It's not just me that does that. Come on down here. Make sure we're on a 90. We haven't even gotten to building yet. Ah, something's wrong. It's fun, yes. So I repositioned my green screen a little bit, and I moved the camera over a bit. See? I am learning. I'm going to do this the slow way, unfortunately, folks. Folks, we're just running into a little bit of road building turbulence, so we're just going to be doing this the hard way. Oh, yeah, even forward. Line road straight. There we are. Folks, we're just going to bring us through a little bit of this turbulence right now and make sure the grids get built properly. There we go. See how much nicer that works? Road built. I'm getting a lot of sort of placeholder. Wait, why is that 112? There's like XP gains that you don't really. That you're like, I didn't really need that one. There we go. Honestly, yep, just rebuild the grid. Always remember. Always remember the wise words of RG. Okay, now can I grid this one? Let's see what happens if I do this whole thing. Ah! Come on. I thought that was going to work. All right, let's go up here. 112. Oh, it's perfect. Oh. Oh, hello. Oh. Almost. I'll take it. Kind of knows what I want to do for a second there, and then it stops. Okay, there we go. Back to singles. This is the most gritty the city is going to be, probably. Like, this is a very gritty section of the city. Hail Santa! Satanic Mercy's here! Hi, Satanic Mercy. And for the record, everyone watching the stream, I want to thank Satanic Mercy for telling me about Robin Hood, some whatever builders. What's it called? Robin Hood Shire Builders or something? Anyway, it seems sweet. It seems like a game we're going to enjoy playing, at least for a bit. There's always the questions around replayability, I think, would be the one concern I brought up in my play of it. There we are. Now the old RG rebuild. Doesn't seem to be working. Yeah, this grid is a bit messy, but the other thing... Oh, there we go. Ah, RG's right again. No, that hurts my feelings when he's right. What did you guys think of Robin Hood Shire Builders? I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah, that'll be good. Okay, now, let's think about... Let's start placing some stuff here. Elementary school. Fits really nicely in these grids, actually. That's awesome. I know that there's other bits to the grid, though. So let's go ahead and put the elementary school, like, you know, arbitrarily right here. Because there's a nice road that goes straight through there onto the feeder, so that'll be good. Let's place that. Obviously, let's just immediately expand it. Oh, the park fits like a glove. Now, do we need this clinic? An attached clinic that helps children recover from injuries, +5 health for students. I don't think I care about that because we're going to get a hospital in here.
Bam, bam, ba-down.
Super chat. A super chat.
Maximus Street in Centertown would be cool.
Oh, £2.49 super chat for a Maximus Street in the center of town. Maximus, are you still on stream? Where do you want it? Where do you want Maximus Street? Would this be Maximus Street in the residential quarter? Or do you want to be in the core? What about this? Do you want this Moore Street? Wait, that Moore Street's a beast. Well, that's silly. Moore Street shouldn't wrap around on itself. This is not the corner of Moore Street and Moore Street. Somebody explain how that makes any sense. Here, if I break it up, does that rename it? That's quite silly. No, it's still the same street. That's not how streets work. This is not how streets work. You want that one? It certainly has more street. Yeah, so true. That's kind of how streets work. That feels more like how a street works. Anyway, Maximus, you tell me which one you want. Vampy is abducting people? What's happening? Vampy, don't steal people. Anyway, I don't think we need the clinic. I could make it fit. We just take out another road. In the core. You want to be in the core. You know what? Heck, why don't you have... Oh, that's a big one. Again, too big. Not too big for Maximus, but just like this should be 2 streets in my mind. I guess not, though. I guess that's 1 street. Makes sense. Okay, fine. You can have the big one. What about Maximus Boulevard? Eyeball floater. It's a big one. And you'll make me waffles? Greg, of course I'll make you waffles. There. And in the morning, I'm making waffles. Okay. So we've got our elementary school here. We're probably going to need 6 of these. Let's see. Where's our high school going to fit? Ooh, the high school doesn't like the grid. That's okay. We're going to give the high school all this land then. And maybe we give the high school a bit of land back there or something. You know what I mean? Like there. Let's do an alley. Just because why not? Curved road to there. There. That. So that's like the high school access, just for fun. Just because we can. Oh, no, the high school has like a whole field, doesn't it? Do we want to give them this field again? I wish I could rotate it, though. Gosh, it's so annoying. The way it's built in sometimes. We could get rid of that road. We could put the...
A driving advisory has
just
been
it's
issued
kind of
for the
big thing
area
for a high school to have.
Road
Not all of our high schools can have this. That's the situation, folks.
Drive and try to stay off the streets until drive. Second Moon Radio.
Oh.
Bam, bam, down.
Super chat. Oh, a super chat.
For the beard and for the theme song.
Jen, $10 super chat for the beard and the theme song. Thank you, Jen. Oh my goodness, Jen. What a day maker that was. You're a gem, Jen. Thank you so much. Okay, let's get this in here. We actually need quite a lot of land. Oh yeah. About to freestyle, ready? 1, 2, 3 into the 4. Snoop Doggy Dog. Oh, that's just Snoop's song. I'm gonna be honest with you, I got really nervous. Because I was like,
down.
super chat. That was super chat.
Thank you for the shout out, Matt. Loved your stream on it. Contribution to MRS Solid and Meatball Vacation Fund.
Satanic Mercy, thank you so much. $5 super chat. You guys are very generous folks. Satanic Mercy, what am I renaming after you? And Jen as well. What do you want renamed after you? Thanks for the shout out, mate. Listen, I wanted to shout you. I should have remembered to shout you. Oh, look at the size. It's perfect. I should have shouted you out on the stream when I was making the video, as you requested. But thank you for telling me about it. I don't really need a parking lot there. They have parking lots. It's just, I really like how it fit. So yeah, absolutely. Shout out if you're gonna put me onto a game that looks like a lot of fun to play. Actually, RG said something about the game, and it was a long time ago. I missed it because the chat's popping off today. This is a busy day. I like it. And I didn't know what you were saying about something about the possible replayability of the game and whether or not it is replayable. RG, and I apologize for not reading that. I saw it out of the corner of my eye, and then I just had to keep designing and moving on. Satanic Mercy, you want the school? Okay. Our Lady of Satanic
Super chat.
Mercy. Oh, another one.
Hit the wave.
Beat the wave! RG $2, ride the wave! So everyone just calls everyone calls it Satan High. And there's a TV show based around this high school in the game. Okay, obviously, we're gonna need to do some sewage outlet type business because this is too big, I think, to service. Oh, there's a dead road here too. Whoa. Whoa, what is going on there? Okay, well, regardless. I see. Yeah, there's weak. It's basically just not enough flow. So we'll have to build some more infrastructure here in a second. I sent 3 new gameplays you might like, says Satanic Mercy. Okay, sweet. Where did Jen go? Jen, you dropped a massive super chat. Gotta name something after you. Okay, so we've got our elementary school in here. Oh, good lord. The elementary school is all... How people are coming... How are you getting to this elementary school? That's a bit of a commute. Oh, it's a post office. Super chat.
Vague.
It's fun with a $1,000, 1,000 huff super chat. Vag. Wave. Oh, Jen's here. Jen, okay. How about Queen Jen High School? Okay, I was going to make it Lieutenant Jen High School, but we'll do Queen Jen Elementary. Is that okay? Satanic Mercy got the high school already. Or the road in front of it. I mean, it was a very generous... Let's give you Jen Street. And the thing is, it's like, yeah, Jen Street, Queen Jen. Queen Jen of like some country somewhere. Okay, what does my actual high school, elementary school need? 4,500. So I actually need one more, and we haven't even built. Like, this is supposed to serve this area, which we're going to give operating districts in a second. So that means these guys need another. Like these 20,000 people need 3 elementary schools. Now, that's totally fine. I don't mind the fact that they need 3 elementary schools, but what I'm getting at is like they should be different sizes. What happened here? Burned down. We have not been keeping an eye on this city. And this city is, yeah, this. So these, I had a lot of fun building this area, and I like how dense it is, but this is way too dense. Like, the streets are very poorly optimized. Like, this whole area is going to need a lot of work, because buses get stuck in there forever. Queen General Hospital. Yeah, maybe you want the hospital. I think I unlocked the hospital. How big is it? How big is it, and where should we put it? I think it should be up on the hill. There's something about it being up on the hill that I like. I'm rich, so I'm just going to place it. Because I want to see what you build with it. Specialized treatment yard kind of fits in there. Trauma center and a helipad. Okay, so it fits within its own little area, so it doesn't need a lot of space as compared to, say, something else. Honestly, we could put it right in there. But this area, I kind of want it to be kind of skyscraper-y. Yeah, this is feeling good. This area is feeling good. It's close to a fairly major distributor. So it can get there, it can get onto... Oh, that doesn't go to the bridge, does it? That's just a service road. So the bridge is down here. We could crack out a road. Let's put it in here, maybe. Oh, for heaven's sake. It could have its own road. If it had its own road, we should maybe move stuff. Yeah, let's do this. Let's give it its own road. Off of that. So let's go here. I'm going to go up by like that many and then straight. Can that go over? Yeah, see what I mean about how, like, when I was building the trench, I wanted it to connect really easily? And I thought in my mind I had, so that it was just a straightaway, because, like, in CS1, that definitely works that way. There we go. That leaves some room for buildings on the other side. Oops. Ah, crap. I already accidentally... I should have moved the one I built. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I am wildly rich. And let's upgrade it all. Why wouldn't we? It will probably mainly just operate in here, though. I like that model. The model of the hospital is quite nice. RG, did you respond again? You said ride the wave. I'm just trying to see if you responded to the thing about the thing. About Robin Hood. Can't remember what you said. Xavier School for Gifted Solids. Love it. Good idea. Yeah, we need to get some infrastructure in here. Name that one Saint Vampy General. We love Saint Vampy. We love all she does for the channel. What kind of level of parking lot could I be messing around with in here? I feel like it should be a fairly sizable parking lot. Could take the whole thing, but that's a bit dumb. Yeah, let's go this size here. What about like a little path here? I kind of want to see a path go across. Little train, one of these little paths. Nope, you don't need to have several crosswalks. They can walk to that crosswalk. Let's turn off snapping. Let's turn on snapping, then turn it off. There we go. Big old parking lot there. Okay, we don't need to do this right now, but I'm just going to place some businesses. And I'm going to de-zone that one. The first thing we zone in this game, in this area here, is so stupid to zone this right here. I'm not sure why you've done that, but I kind of want to get rid of... Like, I don't know why you put that weird hill... Why you keep put that hill there? There. Oops. There we go. A couple of businesses. Needs more crosswalks. Yeah, there's so many crosswalks right there. Looks a little silly. Why does it walk straight away from the... whatever. We'll deal with that later. That's some detail work we can worry about. Okay, I'm seeing this like backed up sewer situation as like a potential real problem here. So let's take a look at our water treatment situation. Advanced water pumping. Sewage wastewater treatment plant. Pumped back into the water network. The removed pollutants become garbage to be collected. Can be upgraded with an advanced filtering system and an additional processing unit. How big are you? You're not big at all. I think we join you along here. What would that look like right there? Yeah. That's fun. Again, this area's going to get all treed in and stuff. Let's do advanced filtration system. Oh, I see. Okay. It's got to be connected. Love that. We love that for us. Okay. So that should hopefully take care of the sewage problem. And then what kind of water do we have around here? Where can we put some, like an advanced pumping station or something? Maximus Road. That's the one. Craig Wenzel, St. Vampy Hospital will slap you back to health. Yeah, St. Vampy. I think St. Vampy was a bit of a slapper. Russian is saying, only sci-fi series I can think of that is not superhero based that has a school as a central location was Falling Skies. I've heard of that. Falling Skies. Why have I heard of that? I mean, because it's a show, but I'm just like, who told me about that? Lakes, rivers, and other bodies, blah, blah, blah. No water. Is there no water there at all? Is that what you're trying to tell me? It only pumps from the... Okay. Too high, probably. That looks a little... That's going to look a bit silly, I think. I'm just going to place it for a second. It's cool, though. It looks better than the CS1 did. But I don't know if I like the vibes that I'm getting from that. Groundwater pumping station. Probably just grab some groundwater, eh? Just put it right on the main road, I guess? No, we can put a back road back here. We could do it off the highway, so like let's make this a 4-way. Or make it a 6 earlier or something. The only problem with making this a 6, let's make it later then. The only problem with this being a 6-lane road, right? A 6-lane highway is... Oh, it's a 6-lane road, isn't it? I'm confused actually. What the heck is this road? Is that 4 lanes but wide? Okay, anyway, the only problem with making this 6 lanes up to here is then on the way to the bridge, you're going to have all kinds of chaos. There we are. Okay, that kind of lines up. Then we're going to do right near, where do we want this? Okay, right about here-ish. So we're going to do like a little bit of a, let's just place it for now maybe. There we are. We'll do a little bit of a tiny little feeder road to it. Oh, for heaven's sake. Is that the best way to do it? How do we do this here? Yeah, something like that.
Solid, shut up! We got a new member!
Oh, we got a new member. Oh, Solid Gay. Isfun gifted 5 Solid content memberships. There's an actual show called
Solid,
Vampire
shut
Academy
up!
that came out
We got
last
a new
year.
member!
Should we members stream it together or something? Okay, it needs to be an alley, I believe. Ah, but then everybody's going to be able to get to it. Can we make it a one-way road? Or is this all silly?
Solid, shut up! We got a new member!
So many members? Okay, I gotta call out these members.
Solid,
Wretched,
shut up! We got a new member!
God's child, fallen snipe.
Solid, shut up! We got a new member!
We're all gifted memberships, and we love you for it. We'll just do a lane here, and then we'll just try to we'll just force it to become a. We'll force it to become a. You know, no turns or something. I don't know what we'll do with it. We're gonna do something with it. Yeah, because I don't want all this. I think this is. I don't think this is going right. I don't think this is the right plan here. Didn't want to be rude with 10 gifted subs this fun. That's funny. All right. Okay. So this road could go around and behind this. It's like it's not inspired, you know? It's just like, why are we doing this kind of a road? But now I kind of want to do this. Again, I'm not 100% sure why, but we're going to go here. It's just, it is what it is. I think this is dumb, but I just want to start placing more buildings. I want to see this city explode. That being said, like there is something iconic about city infrastructure and high schools. You know what I mean? I don't think that's just me. I don't think that's in my head. I guess we have to go straight here and then curve it. Right? City infrastructure and high schools. They're always, because like people are going to go on this, they're going to walk on this road. Do you know what I mean? And they're going to make out and stuff. I feel like this should at least be... Let's just restrict the crap out of it. So we're going to turn that off. I don't want crosswalks. And no left turns. I guess we can't do that, really. We have to let them turn right here. But I guess what we could do is go medium road. Wait, 5-lane asymmetric. Something like this. Let's try that. Again, we're working so hard on this and it's not necessary, but there. Bit of a merge. You can merge back onto it. Because what's going to happen is people are going to use that road. They're not just going to get to the service building to service like the water pump or something like that. So it's not just going to be industrial access. Pull that road up a little bit. I have to redraw a road here. Oh, just the slightest move. Let's redraw this. And then unfortunately I need to go full screen for a second here. My headphones are complaining again. I gotta figure out my tech, I tell ya. Wait, what's happening? That's a 4-lane road, is it not? Oh, I understand. Oh, that looks pretty good. That looks nice, actually, to be honest. Let's put snapping back on. Let's make this a 6-lane road as well. Because, yeah, you want to be able to merge off. Nope, never mind. 5-lane asymmetric. I forgot. Then it goes down to 4. Oh, for heaven's sake. I don't know. Let's just go back to 4 lanes. 4 lanes is fine, because you'll just leave it, and then they can just join back in. That's fine. Whew, that was a lot. It's a weird series, but I liked it, says Vampy. About Vampire Academy? Or what are you watching? Follow the House of Usher. I've heard about that. I should watch that. Ice Fox. Hey, Ice Fox is here. Yay! Love solid content road building face. Oh, dude. I'm going to get such dark wrinkles around my face with all this. This game is going to age me. This game is probably similar to what it's like to be the president, I think, of America. It's got to be a similar amount of stress. All right. We need to take a small break here, so I'm going to go full cam here for a second so I can fix my headphones. I am looking forward to what we're about to get into here, folks. The next piece, I think, is going to be laying down. Let's get some, let's start to see this thing explode. And back to small cam before I forget. Here we are. It's time now. We've got a high school in here with capacity ready. We have... Oh, that's pharmaceuticals. Okay, good. And we have a train station ready to go. We've got the Queen Gen Elementary, which we need to add several more elementaries in and give them another elementary. Not going to worry about that right now. One thing I would like to do is, do you know if there's a possible way to edit train routes? Passenger train route. Let's go take a look here. Add new waypoint. Good. Okay, so this line is now going to continue. Or what if we scrap the train line? Let's take a look at this train line anyway. I might have to rebuild it. Train line. Asana line. Passengers 83, usage 5%. It is getting used. So we're going to call this one. We're going to create that train line again. We're going to call it the cross town or whatever, something like that. So we're going to come from here. We come into town. We stop here on this track. Doesn't really matter which one. So we're going to stop on this one. Then we're going to come to this one. We could also just... Should we just bounce back and forth? Is that what we should do? Should it just go, between the two cities back and forth? Because right now what I'm going to have it do is leave town. And then come back. Because maybe we have it... I'm trying to decide. Yeah, let's go on the outside track. Just cuz. And then it'll come to this outside track here. I think I'll make a bounce back and forth. But it just feels like it's a very small route. There we are. Let's see how that one does. Train 0, whatever. Da, da, da. Okay, let's rename that one the Cross Town Line. Ticket price, let's make that 7. There's something about $7 that feels nice. All right, now, is it getting fed from the... Here it is, in fact. Returning to the rail yard. Oh, I see. So it doesn't actually, the rail yard, this is all... The rail yard, trains don't actually go in there, is what I'm seeing. Okay, we've got a crosstown here, and we've got a crosstown line. 2 crosstown lines that happen to be... Oh, they're waiting for the 3rd crosstown line to move. Then once that track's free, the other ones should go. One thinks. There we go. Oh, I see. It's already run a bunch in. Okay, let's see if this is going to work. Passengers waiting. There's 3 passengers waiting for this plan. Let's see how that works. Matt Hockley says, let's get a hill overlooking the town with places for teenagers to park their cars and get murdered by a guy with a hook for a hand. Yeah, I was in attack. I was in focus mode for a second there. Oh, fire station. Yep, good point. Just want to see my first train run. Yes. Okay, here we go. We gotta watch this train, and then we're gonna get going. There are no brave passengers doing the first cross-town line. Nobody's trying to get to the hospital. It goes past the subway yard. That looks awesome. Down into the trench. And it just totally killed that cow that was crossing the street, or that horse. And now we're entering the city, so the city trench here. Come up and out. There's some businesses already over there that people can go to. And the train line pulls into the station. Oh, you gotta love it. I do. I love the trains in this game. I love that. Passengers waiting 0. Yeah, well, that's about to change. All right, so let's go with probably high-density business. Let's stick around the core here first. And let's go. I'm nervous for some reason. Beautiful train line there. So thanks, RG. Thanks, Team Fiasco. Just wait until it gets, we're gonna watch some journeys after. All right, so this is gonna be. Let's just start painting. I think there's no time like the present. We get the first major chunk of buildings put in. Then we go mixed use back here. How flat is that? Let's do a mixed use right there. I want to see if it can make one big one. And we'll wait. Probably not deep enough for a big one. Let's do this. Let's see if that does it. There, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so then let's go mixed use here as well. And there. Oh man, this paint tool is going all funky. I really want them to... Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. All right, so this is the first sort of builds coming in here, and then behind it, our very first high-density housing. Okay, let's just switch to big bucket. Okay, they're near the hospital. Where's the school? There's the school down here, a couple of schools down there. But we're trying to get the core up and running first. And let's make sure that these folks have both parking lots and turn off the info view. And this is supposed to be some sort of park, so we'll fill this in with trees after. There we go, that looks a little better. I think we've used all the desire is gone. So now we need some offices. This could be an office park here, actually. This could be a good spot for offices. Actually, let's pause. Let's see if we can do the RG rule here and rebuild that. I don't think we can because of the what's it changed. So let's just throw a path in there just for fun. Because it'll look nice, that's why. Okay. Oh! Look at the size of the skyscrapers being planned right now. Alright, I feel like that's decent zonage, perhaps. Let's give these folks a nice big park. They probably need a park. Alright. Maybe a sports park of some kind. Skate park, outdoor gym, large sports park, American football field, soccer field, maybe community pool in this spot somewheres. Is that flat? It's not flat. We can go there. What about a soccer field? Dude, let's just give these guys a big old soccer field, dudes. Right near the feeder road, though? That doesn't make any sense. Maybe up here. I mean, it should be on something of a main road just because it's going to be fairly well visited. Let's do that. Let's put it right here. This is the part where some people were
The Sewer Train.
The Sewer Train by Greg Wenzel, $5 super chat. Greg Wenzel, good timing, because I am now going to rename this parking lot after you. international parking. Okay, so every city always has like a parking, like a company that runs all the parking or that owns a bunch of buildings, so that's now you. Whoops. Whoops, whoops. Whatever. Let's see what gets built there. There we are. Mixed use on the corner there. Oh, brutal, dude. The height of that thing. Would have been nice if a train track would run up the hills. Well, guess what, Mr. Isfan? The train goes... This is the trench line. This one goes up the hill. Because it's eventually going to service this area, which is going to be very industrial, and then head off into this stuff here, which is going to serve it's going to go up into the mountain here. We'll get a little, like, mountain village going on up here, but it's also going to be lots of resources. There's mining, there's oil to be got up there. Woof. Look at the size of that. Dude, the core. The core is getting... The core is coming together, dude. The core is lit, as they say, as the children say. Dude, the core is nuts so far. I haven't even started building on this side yet. We've just been filling in this side of the core. Oh my goodness. Okay, we need to think about other aesthetics though. Like what else does this look like? Also, I think it's nigh on time that we start to worry about how these folks are getting around. This has been built without any care or thought put towards the parking, but towards the metro that I prepped for. Whew. It's looking good though. It needs solid trees. Yeah, we need to fill it in with some trees. Isfan says that's not really a hill, more like a slight incline. Actually, the parking lot is named after me because I fell in the cement mixer. I didn't know that. That's so sad. All right, and you know what? You know who else is an OG that's been around for a long time? Been a great mod as well? Fiasco Field. There you go, Fiasco. Wish we could see it being played upon, but alas, that's a City Skylines 1 feature. All right, I think they need some health services in here too. We got the hospital. We need a crematorium. Because if there's one thing the people in this town are probably going to do a lot of, it's kick the bucket. Look how tall that building is. Look how many people we can fit in there that will die. Makes sense to put it near the hospital, so let's do that. I feel like I could get that in there. Oh no, there's a plot of land. Just put it there for now. We'll kind of deal with our options later. Kind of want to go with what's that orange? Customer presence. Okay. Oh, right, because we're in high density offices. So what level are these? I wish it would tell me. I'm pretty sure I just put in a bunch of low-density offices, but they tried to build up knowing there was this around. So let's copy that with some mixed use, I think. Mixed use makes sense near the hospital. And realistically, some offices. Let's go low-density and see what they build. Because it seems like maybe they understand they're near tall buildings. I'm not sure. Because I don't want nothing but skyscrapers. Like, look at this block. That's just full skyscrapers. Let's give them a plaza. That's what they need. Not a large one. Good lord. Relax. Yeah, you get a small plaza. You don't need a big plaza. There we are. There we go. Some more offices there. Okay, yeah, we need to think about... oh, good lord. We need to think about... we've got almost 10,000 people moving in here. Okay, so... how does that look so far? That looks really dumb because we don't have the grade built out yet. We don't have the, like, fall off, but the core is kind of what we wanted to get to today, so I'm feeling pretty happy about that. Oh, my goodness, these poor buildings in the middle. They're like, we're trying our best. Maybe mixed use here. Oh. Hang on. Something bad happened. There we go. And a little, like, half residential, maybe? So, okay, when you click on a grid, it's what's weird to me in CS1, as soon as you click on it, the grid then snaps to... oh, maybe it's this, though. Yeah, okay, never mind. That was my fault. I'm the idiot. Oh my goodness, these are my first skyscrapers, and you know what? They look beautiful. Fantastic. I think we'll think back to this time when Solid only had 28 people watching during a live stream. I know. Actually, 29 is pretty good. 29 I'm seeing. Which tower will be the evil villain's hideout? This one. Istvan Tower. Ah! Istvan Tower. Signature building, the Polaris Suites. Oh, and a mixed use. The Ember Suites is the mixed use. Oh, I love it. Okay, this should have like a little feature spot. I almost feel like, is that maximum density? Like, kind of in here, and then this stuff starts to fall off? Or do we keep it going for a bit? Like, how big is this downtown? You know what I mean? Maybe it's massive. I'm loving your downtown core. I usually love the skyscrapers too much that I just put my whole city with them. Yours looks much more organic. Well, thanks, RG. First of all, thank you. That being said, right now it is just that. But I want to gradually step the grade down. That's going to be the challenge, I think, is both your zoning size and what you pick to put there is going to affect that look. What do we have here? No car access. Yeah, then don't build it in that direction. Idiot. Stop building it that way, then. Why do we keep approving the permits for this? There. Idiots. Yeah, see, already the traffic's really bad, and we haven't even finished, like, 1/10 of the city. Reshnin. Sulking now. My delivery hasn't arrived, so no plastic crack for me this evening. What do you mean by that? Reshnin, so you're trying to make a solid core, but Also, A-Track, I hope that's true. I hope we look back. Lack of labor. Fair enough. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, we have not been moving in people fast enough. What the heck is it? Why are these all so small? Okay, I think that there isn't a version of, like, middle of the road offices. Only those tiny ones. Okay, wait, now, where am I putting this? The Ember Suites. Could have put it right there. But they are finally taking my advice. There's a good spot for the Ember Suites. This is at least near the... Yeah, it should be near the... That thing. Like, would that look any good? I just wish it would build... Like, see how it does some retaining wall? Just keep going with the retaining wall. I don't like how that all looks, so that, you know, didn't quite work out. Maybe we go down here on this angle, though? There we are. Love it. The Ember Suites. Dun, 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 dun. This song, I tell ya. Oh, this would be a good spot for like a little bodegas right there. There, that's gonna be cute. And let's get a little path in through here. We'll just call this. We'll just make this a park. Call it a day. Not on the stream, but on filling this with anything. Because yeah, like yeah, this area is spicy. Okay, we gotta use snapping for this. I mean, can we talk about this city? Like, how many of you would definitely move into this city, and how many of you would, like, maybe move into this city? Also, to you know, to other people's points, we haven't even added in our tram line, or let alone the subway. The subway is kind of ready to go, by the way. We have built the system for it. Yeah, those little tiny bodegas like across from these massive construction projects. And we probably need a parking lot, don't we? That's one thing I think we're going to need to be aware of and like try to work with, is splitting up some of this so that you can kind of get a, you know, a bit more of like a spaced out vibe. Because right now things are getting very like densely packed. And that's good, except like there's very little parking in here, right? So that in that sense it like looks a little weird. You know what, let's throw a parking lot in here. If there is a spot for one where it fits but isn't too destructive, maybe it would be nice. Yeah, maybe off the main thoroughfare is a good idea. Put a parking lot right there. Yeah, so we'll need some, you know, quote-unquote missing teeth every so often so it kind of fills in. You want to try to build the, can you do the Cola parking lot? Okay, this is the parking lot for Ice Fox's channel. The Cola Play, is it Cola Plays? Parking lot. But the parking fee is it's a really good rate because I want this to fill and less on Maximus Boulevard. Okay, let's take a look at this parking tower. Woo! Woo! It's a thick boy. She's a thick one. I bet it holds a lot of cars. Okay, we got to get that in the middle of the core, like probably in this section or something. Remind me, Isfan, that I would want that. Gaming with Cola. Okay, this is the Gaming with Cola, International Gaming with Cola. Here we are. A very affordable lot though. So thank you for that, Cola, for sponsoring that. Damn boy, he thick. Goran Dmitrovsky. Hi, welcome back. Ooh, the skyscrapers are looking nice. First time looking at them. Oh, you haven't seen them yet. Okay, let's get... Come on, for Goran, let's take a really good look. I do need to play with the sizing because I'm getting some sameness. But again, in a downtown core, like the sameness is a little okay. We can replace it once we start getting... Once they start making modded assets, I think you'll start to see a lot more of that. Hi, Beans. Oh, these guys don't have fire or police, by the way. We need a honkin' fire station in here. Off the main road, maybe. Could be good. Like right there, perhaps. Okay, now how's the train doing? Let's see how this train line is doing now. 43 passengers waiting, huh? Oh, wait. Gotta upgrade it. Not an extra platform, so taxi stop. Services. Oh, yeah, subway interface. Yes. Okay. Let's take a look. Okay, what are you doing in here? You're not supposed to be on here, cargo train. I'll have to make a crosstown cargo line or something, or like not allowed cargo trains on this one. I think I've made my bed here. I think this needs to be this height now over here. So like down into here, this is the high stuff. So basically I need a transitionary kind of vibe right along here. Yeah, because I like that with the hospital. I like that it goes lower, especially with the helicopter access. I wonder if there's even a height restriction because of the helicopter. They're like, they know not to build too high. Okay. Yes, we still want a fire station, but I have some other things to solve here. Can we give them an inner town fire station? Uses up valuable, build real estate. This is a tricky size city planner place, by the way, sir. Mad respect to you, of course, but tricky size. What if we go here? What if we grab this? Is that a four-way? 4 roads? I don't think it needs to be 4 beyond this point. So let's go 2. Right in the center. Good. And just for now, we're going to go straight out. Feels like, and I'm not complaining. I am complaining a little bit, but I'm not trying to complain. But it feels like it's been playing this same song over and over a bit for a while. Just watching go crazy. Alright, let's bring that out here. 90. Still a bit of a weird dip. Have 6,000 treated in a medical... Oh, nice. That's what that... a bit of TLC Steam thing was. What is happening? Give me a straight... Okay. Don't know what's going on there. I just need to delete that part of the road here. There we go. Fire station. Oh. Brutal, dude. I did so much work to put you here. Dare we not even have that road? It's okay. Fill it with trees. Put a road back here, maybe? Yeah, let's put a service road back here. And I think it can connect up to this. That's no problem. Tiny little alley, sort of servicey road. Like this. And then, yeah, the crematory comes off of this thing. So it's almost like services put in the back. Start snapping off. There we are. Then that gives us some room here for some mixed housing there. I'll kind of let that come in, but now we have this fire station and we can give that a helipad and a disaster response unit. I wish you could cross the roads with them. My goodness. It's really annoying when you can't cross the road. Disaster response unit. Bring this forward here. Oop. Like there should just be a zone of influence. Game with Cola. Oh, sad. I was gonna sub on this account, but it won't let me. No, don't. You don't. Wait, you can't subscribe? It's okay, Solid. Give Solid your credit card number, and he'll handle it. Yeah, exactly. I'll handle it. I just need your credit card numbers. Why do you put in... Yeah, there's some weird zoning going on here. What is this? You guys did that. I did not do that. There's something happening here. There's something happening.
Solid, shut up. We got a new member.
We got a new member? So we did get... Oh, Isfan gifted 5 more Solid content memberships. No, Max is 78. Trailblazing Sudowu. Super chat. Agent Larva.
Icon Super Chateau WHO Building Face.
Wait, what was that? Gaming with Cola did
Solid,
their
shut
first...
up. We got a new member.
Their first super chat ever. Why would you
Solid,
do this Gaming
shut
with
up.
Cola?
We got a new member.
You've already done so much. Hi, Jacksaurs. Welcome to the memberships again.
Solid, shut up. We got a new member.
That was your very first super chat, according to YouTube. I can super chat
Solid,
though. Woo.
shut up. We
Building
got a new
face.
member. Solid, shut up. We got a new member.
Welcome to all the new members. God. You guys are wonderful people. Somebody explain. Explain this to me. Why is this happening? Why is what's happening? I don't like it. Go away. Every road, every weird... Was it because you're on? You've caused it. Have you? You really shouldn't need to do that to the land to build there. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Do I move you for a second and see what's going on here? Yeah, it's just because of the slight hill this thing is on, so it pulls up the land there. Also, it's just like, and again, this is the whole thing. It's like it's entirely, what it comes down to is that it's entirely unforgiving. Is kind of the annoying part about it. Zero forgiveness. Yeah, see, so it pulls up the road next to, oh, for heaven's sake. I just don't know what to tell you guys. Aside from that, I'm going crazy. Let's do that. See what that looks like. Let me guess. A weird peak at the back. Okay, good. We'll take that. All right, so you've got the disaster response unit, which, what does that do? Specialized rescue service workers search for survivors in collapsed buildings. Okay, very sad. Oh. Whoa. Training facilities. Extinguishing fires more efficiently. More space for firefighters. I mean, let's do it because it's a downtown one. No pedestrian access. What are you talking about? Oh, because does this not have a path? So to upgrade this road, I guess. Let's find out. No, now I can't delete this road. Oh, for heaven's sake. Okay, pedestrian path from here to there, maybe, or something? Is that a thing? What is going on today? Dude, the fire hall has some ghosts in it. The fire hall may primarily be made up of ghosts. So now where it's here, there's absolutely no pedestrian access. So we go back into its little spot here. Seems to have dealt with that problem. Beautiful. Okay. We move on. I can't even remember what I was trying to do. Darvin Barden! I haven't seen you in a while, Darvin. Oh, solid. What Isfan said. Oh, crap. What did Isfan say? I take blame for that while looking from the evil tower. Ugh. Solid content. Check Goran's comment. Goran. Is it okay to ask for one of the streets to be named by my 3-year-old, if that's even possible in the game, of course? Goran. Sorry I just saw that. What do we think? Vampy? May we name a street after Goran's 3-year-old? It has been too long, Darbin, but you got to live your life. I totally understand. But, that being said, how the absolute heck are you? Additional incinerator. The thing is, okay, our city is printing money. So, like, I'm just building everything because why not? Yes, name. Okay, Goran, it's been approved by the council. There needs to be an electrode in Solid's chair that we can use to get his attention. I don't know how I feel about the electrode plan. Goran, yay. Okay, what is it, Goran? Sock it to us. How many people you got on your train here? Is that my line? Ah, darn. I wish that was my train. I want to see a train that full. This is my line here. That's not bad, though. The crosstown line already has 124 people taking it. Let's see how bad traffic is downtown. I mean, it looks like my design is holding steady. Couple of pinch points here and there. So cool. Okay, what name are we gonna... I can see... Give me a second. I'm just like... Okay, where did I miss it? I'm getting yelled at in the chat. My goodness. He doesn't understand nothing about games, but it means very much to me. His name is Andre... Okay. Do you want the last name? Probably not, right? What about this? Here's the thing. I want to name. I just want the bridge to be named, but Moore Street is like half the city. I want the. I was gonna name the bridge after him. We need just like a realistic street here. Maximus Boulevard. What is Andre? What's an Andre Street? Peppy is hardcore today. I know, she's on top of it. No, I want to do the bridge. But then it's the whole city. Like, I don't know how you can split things up. Because that is not how streets work in real life. A street cannot intersect with itself. So what I'm saying is, at some point, I'm going to fix that. I'm going to figure out how to fix it. At which point, it will get taken away. There's Bridge Street here. How long is this street? Oh, this is a great street. Birdsong Street is now being renamed. Andre Street. Andre Street. So what do we have here? Upkeep, $17 a month. Length. Condition. Traffic flow is looking really nice. Look at this. This is very cool. I like these charts on cities. Hi, Beans. He gave me a big smile. Sorry, Beans. I'm at, quote-unquote, work. Goran, you don't even need to thank me. First of all, thank everybody else because they also approved of the move. But also, you know, I thank you all for your patronage of this YouTubery. Your patronage of this channel helps this channel become what it is and keep it going. Because let's be honest. Goran, if folks like you weren't watching, Mrs. Solid would probably be like, hey, let's maybe go get groceries. You know what I mean? There'd be other things to do. But now I have internet friends. And they're more important than groceries. What have I done here, aside from said stupid things? This curve. It is hard to concentrate and talk at the same time. My goodness. I've probably said some very weird things over the years. Goop stank. Goop stank. I haven't seen you in a while. Electrode approved. Chat's popping off today. It's going nuts. Well, what you looking at? Oh, it is falling over. I'm sure somebody was probably yelling at me in the chat about it, and I was ignoring them. Honestly, I haven't noticed too much of a slowdown yet. Obviously, we've like doubled our population size. It's still only 30K, so we're not like at the dreaded mark where computers start turning into potatoes. Hot potatoes. So I'm holding out hope. I might toss a few buildings in here just for fun. What should we... Okay, I'm going to delete this. Because we probably need to make these whole entire neighborhoods. No worries, Solid. We love to patronize you. Oh, Team Fiasco. Yeah, this road is a problem, isn't it? And this isn't entirely how I wanted this chunk to be used. But it does appear to be the best way to get to and from this area. So we may need to do away with this. Or what are the... Okay, hang on. Let's delete these for a second. But I think we need to upgrade this bad boy. Because there's one thing I've heard. It's that if you... yeah, we can expand it this way, I think. Actually, that way it looks better. So we're just going to kill off those buildings there. If the one axiom that I've heard is that if you add more lanes, you get less traffic. So we're going to do that. There we are. Bring the path back. What was this path? How does it... I can't remember quite how it worked. Oh, man, but it was popular. I do like that it was popular, so I want to get that thing back up and running. Probably something like this. And then just like a straight shot to there. This is all right, we'll see if that works, and then what we might do is create some one-ways in and around this. Oh yeah, it's because of the Greg Wenzel Memorial lot. It's very cheap, so people are like trying to go there to park. Zakwani says solid no hill yet. What am I supposed to put a hill in or something? What are you asking? Matakli says that is the most untrue thing about roads. What are you talking about? Goobsteak, I'm glad you're here catching a live. It's fun. That path is not a hoe, it's just popular, quote unquote. That's funny. Small park here somewhere. Yeah, that's cute, and it offers the benefits that I wanted. What else we got here? A large city park. What about isn't there a dog park? I want to put a dog park in somewhere. Because yes, do you live in the big city? Of course you do. But you also deserve a dog park. That's actually a really cute spot for a dog park. I like that spot right there. And then this is all going to be trees in and around here, I think. And then maybe some more mixed-use housing. Approximately half of it. And then we can go medium-density housing. I think. Here and here. So we'll keep most of the skyscrapers down into this area here. Man, we doubled our population in this episode, though. Captain Wordy, do you think I could somehow stream snipe solid? I gotta play something like multiplayer for that, I think. Goopsnack's on a bus to upstate New York. Ah, loving it. Just a nice trip to upstate New York. Yeah, I think a roundabout might be necessary here, but I don't know if I can fit one. Because of the old soccer field. I think what I might need to do is... I think if I create some one-ways, that'll slow down the sort of traffic situation here. Like, let's make these feet away. So let's do a 2-lane one-way road. Going that way. There. So those two roads, once you get up here, you have to just exit. You're not coming back. Your only way back down the street is on this this guy right here. So you're using this lane to go straight down into that area. So that's going to lower conflict points too, and hopefully lower some traffic accidentally. Oh man, the Ember Suites, like, it's nice, but their view is... the view's kind of okay, actually, from the Ember Suites. That's a really nice view. Come on. Never mind, I take it back. Not on this side. If you live on this side, you're just looking at this building. Off the back penthouses here, that's pretty nice. You're looking at the mountains, you're seeing this city, you're seeing the soccer field. That's great. There's going to be a little forest down there. This is going to start filling in. Dare we put in another elementary school here? Because, like, I know there's one all the way over there, but they're going to need, like, 65 of these, I think. near the train. Hi, bees. Wah. Wah. Sorry, Beans is playing with me. Pretty hard to ignore. I don't want to put an elementary school near a train station. This should all be commercial in my, humble opinion. Let's go half and half. Mixed use here. And then let's go high density. We may have to rezone that. But this makes the most sense opposite a train station. Now, there's a lot of people that live here, though, so they're going to be clamoring for some elementary schoolage at some point. I mean, do we get rid of this road a little bit? It looks like you can sneak it in right there. I think we kind of need that road, though. It could almost sneak in here. We might just have to keep our grid going. What happened with these dinky little buildings? When did I zone these? This seems like spill. This seems like spillover. Okay, let's get this some high-density housing, even though they don't need it at the moment, but we'll want it. And then I have those little bodegas right there. That's pretty adorable. Let's get a little mixed use 3x3 right there. And then what are you? I haven't put anything here, so that's almost like a park or a parking lot, I guess. Actually, what we need to think about is our subway line before we get any further here. Oh yeah, dude, this is looking great. Now, and you got a picture, like, once it's full, too, that's going to look awesome. And then that's your view? Like, come on. This deserves a feature building, like a landmark, perhaps. Okay, wait, hang on. Someone super chat solid to make him look at our whole houseboat. Hang on, I gotta zoom out. That's too loud. Wonder when does the expensive DLC come into City Skylines 2? Captain Wordy, I'm gonna be buying every one of those. Give Beans control of the city. We're your babies now, solid. Richard Norris, work keeps getting in the way. No. Richard, what are you thinking so far of the downtown core? Look at that. Come on. That's the stuff. What is being built here? What's all that welding? Is it from here? There shouldn't be too much welding going on at the port. At the train yard. Honestly, this city is still my favorite, though. I would prefer to live here than across the way. But my goodness, are the views nice here. Okay, city in a hole, house in a hole. Okay, so you guys were asking somebody to super chat so that I would see that and make a house in a hole. Actually, that does bring me to a question. Is the desire for some content, some people like watching, like a meme channel? Because I don't meme very much, aside from talking. But I know that there's folks out there, who am I? I'm like a president. I know there's folks out there who like a good meme. They like a good, like, I built a city so big everybody barfs in it, or whatever, like whatever the thing is. So yeah, what's the feeling there? Should I be doing more meme content? Wait, yeah, okay, I think I'm gonna fix that because I don't think that's a correct grid. Oh, it kind of is. Okay. But there's something about this hill that keeps going. Like, why are you building down into a hole? Stop doing that. Stop it. Anyway, let me know. Meme content? Am I being memey enough? This game, obviously I love it. I'm going to play the crap out of it. But there are some things that CS1 did that they just like didn't port over to CS2, and it's just like, what's wrong with you? For instance, there's a mod now that I have to get maybe that helps you build key walls, and it's created a feature that you're just like, wait, like that's awesome. Why isn't that a basic feature? And why Are we constantly going down a hill? What if I just do that? Like, is that the... I guess this is the level you want to be at? I guess. You get what you want. Video game, you get what you want, video game. I think this is too much. I might actually bring the tier in a bit. There we go. Yeah, we don't need that much build space for this cross grid. Solid equals the meme. Yeah, exactly. Any content from you equals memes. No! I actually find those annoying, Solid, but every once in a while a small bit is fine. Yeah. You want a beard cam? I could do a beard cam. Seems a little filthy. You filthy monkeys. But I could do it. I want to see a beard cam, a little filthy. There's still a slight terrain deformation going on. Even after I gave them the perfect deformation. Super chat. Yes?
City in a hole and a house in a volcano. It's the perfect cult scenario.
Okay. Yeah, I think I gotta wrap it up soon anyway. 10 minutes. Yeah, we'll wrap it up at the normal time. Rub the beard against the mic. Zakwani! Oh, I missed a super chat. Mrs. Solid made me miss a super chat, so basically just you can flame her in Discord. It's fun. 2000 huffs. City in a hole and a house in a volcano. It's the perfect cult scenario. Here's a little beard ASMR for you. You filthy monsters. 112. We'll go up by 88 here. Detroit style. Or Chicago, whatever City Planner Plays said it was. Yeah, those are nice looking grids. And I'm going to turn off that. Snap to zoning cell length. I'll keep that off, actually. Oops. 80. Yeah, 88. Ugh. I don't know why, but this is harder today. When I was prepping for this, I was like, ooh, this is coming together really easily. I'll be able to show off in the stream. Look at all this terrain deformation off for no reason. No reason. This land was flat. I flattened it. Is there something I'm doing wrong with the... Oh, look. When did that happen? Metocles. Wait, do it again. I forgot to plug in my headphones. Ooh, you filthy monsters. Vampy, you're going to have to start handing out timeouts. Meanwhile, Vampy's like, no. We like beard ASMR. I think I know what's going wrong. I think I had a slight deformation on the road. Oh, man, that's annoying. I love that I was, like, fully blaming the game for that, though. So, like, that makes me feel better. It makes me feel better that I was blaming the game. Actually... There's still a little bit. There is still a little bit of deformation going on. And, you know, we may never know why. Yeah, see? Look, it's driving me nuts. I'm just trying to build a grid so that I can then place a school. And this game wants me instead to have a heart attack. It really does, doesn't it? Right off the center? Okay. All right, we're not doing grid build. Could somebody fund City Planners Plays to be like to come collab with me and teach me? I need a tutorial. I'm going to be so embarrassed one day when City Planner Plays starts playing Space Haven. And he's just like, huh. Yeah, I'm seeing that weird grade lines too. Like, this is nuts. This is going to be like something that you can't do on stream anymore because it's too awkward to watch. What do I have clicked off? Zoning cell length? I don't think so. It's because the land slightly deforms. Oh boy. I was having to leave, but now I'm strangely commented to watching the beer. Ground Haven? Yeah, that's what we're calling this. I might have to, like, this might be something that's like, you know, late at night, just sit down and try to fix this. Ooh, that's starting to really just grind my gears. I don't know why we have this very, very slight land deformation. Anyway, the whole point of this was to get an elementary school in, so that's what we're going to do. So let's bring this road, which is now slightly off. Actually, that's fine. We kind of knew that was going to be a thing. Let's delete this and get our elementary school in here. And let me guess, it's already maxed out. Can we get a park in there? Yes, we can. Fits like a glove. And extra size. And the clinic, I don't really care too much about the clinic. And then we're going to go medium density housing behind it. And let's go here and do half and half. Let's get these placed as some mixed use. And see what we get out of that. And then just kind of leave that for, let's let that cook for a bit here. I wish there was just like a no parking rule on some of these major streets. But honestly, like this has really come together quite nicely. Wish it wasn't raining so much. So I think what we need to do in the next stream is we need to really like focus on some job creation. They want offices, which is nice to see. Very nice to see. However, whoa, that one built quick. However, we need to get our industrial sections up and running because as was said to me earlier in the stream, building the industrial sector will end up blowing out the desire, or blowing up the desire rather, for small residential homes, which I think I love. Build a chemical factory next to the school so the kids can learn. And don't forget the nuclear reactor. A nuclear plant might be a good idea. I wonder what our electricity situation is. Man, we're still doing really good. And making a lot of profit off of our electricity. Off of one geothermal plant. Not bad. Oh, crap. What happened? There's not enough electricity transfer capacity at this point of the grid to deliver all the required power. Okay, so we need a transformer station. And I feel like that would look good in this little area here. So we're going to go transformer station. Oh, it fits like a glove. This area we're building is kind of weird, let's be honest. But we'll figure something out with it. So then we need to run a high power, what do they call that, 240? No, 400 megawatts. And I think we can just pull it right off of here. Oh, there is an underground line already. Where does this underground line go? Oh, beauty. Connect off of that line. And just like, yeah, just a straight shot. There we are. That'll take care of the bottleneck for now, at least. Got a transformer station there. Yeah, so now I think the next few episodes are going to be about kind of like smoothing out the grade. Or a coal mine. The children yearn for the mines. Yeah, we should build a coal mine. Okay, what am I missing? Yeah, Metocles, that's exactly how I'm feeling these days. I play games to relax. 3 hours later, why won't the road stay flat? Exactly, dude. They still built in okay, so I guess it's not the end of the world. Still looks okay. And we'll put some trees and bushes along there or something to kind of seal it off. Already full, my goodness. Yeah, they need to figure out the elementary school situation. Housing demand is back. Office demand is through the roof. We could do offices right here. We're making crazy money. I'm literally going to lower taxes some more. The reason for that is just to spur demand, but also I don't need to. I don't need to tax them. Okay, let's place one last thing here, and let's move on with our lives. The Polaris Suites, I think, the Polaris Suites could have a nice spot over here, to be honest. where its height is a little complementary to the other buildings. I just feel like the Polaris Suites deserves a spot where they'll have a nice view. But honestly, the buildings here are too short. So it just wouldn't quite fit. So yeah, maybe the Polaris Suites go over here. Look at the size of this downtown core, my goodness. Up on the hill, perhaps, right there? Oh, I see, there's a bit of a land thing. Okay, so we can do that there. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. This area is a little dumpy, so we'll have to give this area some tender love. Put a small park in there, small plaza, no. Small playground is very small. I do like that. You can build so many of those. What about like a tennis court? Yeah, let's get a tennis court in there. That's nice. And I don't know if we can fit an outdoor gym. Oh, the outdoor gyms are tiny. Outdoor gym next to where people are walking. Look at all these pedestrians. Oh, I love it. Dude, we still haven't even gotten the subway in here yet. Eat fresh, am I right? Okay, so the fall off here is a little stark, is all I'll say. So I have to do that. Make taxes sky high. 20 minutes ago, Vampy said 15 minutes left for solid. No, I gotta wrap it up. I'm gonna help get ready here. All right. We're looking at the skate park. Oh yeah, there's a lot of areas in here that just like don't have a lot of love. So we need to get some like some parks or some fun stuff going. I mean, obviously a skate park makes perfect sense right here. Yeah. There we go. Oh man, they're gonna be so happy with this place. Now, where's my landmarks? Oh, cool. I've got a nice little office. I'll build that on the small town. I didn't even know that I had that. All right, landmarks. Let's take a look here. What would look good in this area? A tower, Ferris wheel, no. National Gallery of Art could be nice. So Notre Dame, I want to put that in the old village over here. This is going to be all very European. It's going to be amazing. National Diet Building? No, I don't think we can place any of these. I think we have to think about it. But I do think this tower is probably a good candidate. Probably somewhere here, like center of the core. Or maybe up here. Where's the plateau I built? Didn't I make a plateau up here? I thought I had made a plateau up here. Maybe that save got lost? I don't know. But up here could be kind of cool for that building. So we're nowhere near building that just yet. Tourist attractions are kind of what I want to get to. I want to get to some like tourism and stuff. Some hotels. I don't even know if we have hotels spawning in. So I think, yeah, we'll hit that in the next episode. I'm going to kind of green this up here. And then just kind of keep filling it in and keep working on the grade. So I think, yeah, right around this is going to get medium density. And then towards the high school here, this should all be like row housing. And then off into just burbs. We need lots of burbs to kind of make this core realistic. So we have a lot of work left to do, but I think we made a lot of progress today, and I hope you really enjoyed that. Some non-grid based buildings would be nice, yeah. Now we're in Metropolis, which I like to see. Remind me that we need police in here and probably more healthcare and all just kinds of stuff, but I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you found it to be some truly solid content. Thank you all for your super chats. We'll name everything after you if I must. And we'll leave you with a view of this town. There's your view. We're leaving you with a beautiful view. There we are, of where we've come, how far we've come. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on most likely Saturday, Sunday. Not sure yet, but we'll get back into some Baldur's Gate, and we'll see you all there. Go out and take a picture of a building today. That's what you guys should do. Put that in the Discord. That's today's task. Okay, bye. Oh yeah, it's looking good. I like the city. I would maybe not like to live in it, but I like looking at it.
Bam, bam, ba, down.